Good morning, guys. It is day 4 of our winter spell that we have going on here. Today it is supposed to get up above freezing. The high for today I think is like 41, 43, so I cannot wait. It's still in the 20s right now. This morning was the first morning though. I woke up and it was I think 16 degrees. Wind chill was only 10 degrees, so it's the first day in 4 days that it has not been below zero with the wind chill. It feels amazing out here. I mean, I feel like I'm in Hawaii right now with as warm as it is compared to what it has been. All the chickens are doing good. I'll let you take a look at those. Hi, ladies. Everyone gonna come say hi? Come on, girls. Hi, Tom, you handsome devil, you. Everybody, they're running around. Waters are frozen. This one here I did not take in last night. I was exhausted with everything going on with the broken pipe and all of that good stuff. I didn't even carry it in. They're able to get water out of it this morning. I've got one more waterer in the garage that has water in it, so I got to bring it out. The ducks are playing in their water. It's got ice in it, but they're pretty hardy. As you can tell, they are in that water with the ice chunks in it. I busted it open with my foot this morning so that way they could get water. I've untarped the rabbits. All the quail are doing good. Their waters are still not unfrozen, so hopefully today all of that will unfreeze at least enough for them to be able to get some water. I've got a temporary water right down there that I'm rotating from cage to cage, but everybody is waiting their turn right now. They are very thirsty, but they have to wait. Got a lot going on at the moment. The mitigation company is back again this morning. Last thing I think in my update, they had to leave for an emergency. So they came back this morning. They are ripping out my cabinets. They're going to take down some walls. I also discovered that there was some water leaking from the attic again this morning. What I'm hoping is that it was the ice that was left in the pipe. The plumber came and he cut the copper pipe. He capped the end that ran from the sink over to where the bust was, but the part that continued on over to the fridge, he did not cap that in. So I'm hoping that the water that was coming down, it wasn't a lot, that it was simply just the ice that was in that pipe that has begun to melt, and that's what's leaking. I'm going to keep an eye on it and kind of see and call them back if I need to. They've got the cabinets ripped out. What else have they done? Oh, breakers kept tripping yesterday because of all these fans, so they came in and put a temporary panel in. I'll have to show that here in just a second. I mean, the cords go lower. I mean, you got to be super fucking careful walking through the kitchen and the hallways now. But I'm going to take you inside and show you what's going on in there. Here is some of my cabinets. They packed them out yesterday. Missed a drawer apparently though. All those boxes are currently sitting in my living room. There's all the drawers. There's part of the cabinet section. The rest of them are still in the house. There is my kitchen sink. I've always wanted a sink outside, but not quite what I was thinking. There's another portion of my countertop, so let's go inside and see what they are doing in there right now. Or let's not go inside. We were going to, but we will just be in the way in there. I had a snap block, laminate, whatever the fuck you call it. I have no idea. It looks like wood, but it's waterproof and scratch proof, on top of some linoleum in my kitchen and hallways. That was what was in my house originally when I bought it. They are scraping up that laminate stuff right now. They're blocking all access to the house. I can't get to the hallways or to the kitchen or any of that. So I will show y'all the panel box and what it looks like after they finish here in a little bit. Hot mess in there right now, but I'm going to work on some of these chores and all of that once these guys finish ripping out everything. My insurance, I can't remember if I've said this or not said this. My memory is usually really good, but there's a lot going on right now. My insurance approved a pod. ServPro will deliver a pod. They will pack up the stuff. Actually, they packed up boxes for the kitchen cabinets, but everything else they just moved around. So now they're going to come and pack all of that stuff up and actually put it into a pod. Hopefully the pod will be in my back driveway. I have cameras in my driveway. That way it'll be kind of monitored and feel a little bit safer that my belongings won't get stolen or whatever, that way people don't complain about the pod setting outside and all that good stuff. It'll be in the driveway where really, unless you live around me, you won't even see it. So we'll see what happens. This has definitely not been fun. It is a very stressful moment. Thank you for all of y'all who have been making the comments saying that I am so strong. One thing I learned a very long time ago is when shit hits the fan, panicking and all of that stuff isn't going to get you anywhere. What doesn't break you will make you stronger. So you just got to take it and take the good from the situation and leave the bad, learn from it. Not sure what I've learned yet, except for when the ceiling falls, the kids haul ass out of the kitchen and it's absolutely hilarious. But make sure your pipes are winterized. Mine were. It had insulation on the pipe, and then there was even attic insulation on top of all of that. The pipe still froze. Wind chills were in the negatives though, so I don't run the heat in my house. The plumber and the insurance, everybody, they all confirmed that that had absolutely nothing to do with it, because it has been staying 57 to 60 degrees or so in my house. That is warm enough to keep those pipes from freezing. Besides, this pipe was not in the house. It was actually in the attic. It should have never been run through the attic. I did not know it was in the attic. So if you haven't taken a stroll through your attic lately, climb up there, take a look around, see what's up there. I do go in my attic fairly regularly, but honestly, I never go up there expecting electrical lines and pipes and stuff like that. Probably should. Probably will in the future, but I didn't. Make sure you're prepared for winter weather. I'd like to say that I was very prepared. We had plenty of food. I had plenty of water stored away, or at least I thought I did. I have a lot of animals, as you already know, and when you have 50 plus waterers for animals to fill up, it is hard to store that much water. I have rain barrels outside, 3 of them, 55-gallon drums. They are frozen rock solid right now, so that water is completely useless to me. But food, water, a plan, all of that, we had that all intact. If I could change one thing, I wish that I would have been able to get the water off a little quicker. It took me 12 minutes to get the water off. I don't have one of those water shut-off keys. I've always been able to get the water off with just a pair of pliers. It never has been an issue. However, the water meter was full of dirt because of all the rain. It had kind of filled up with dirt. The dirt was frozen. I had to dig it out. So check your water meter before you're about to get a big freeze. Make sure that you are able to access it. I did not check that, and I wish I would have. And I wish I would have had my pliers, I guess, closer. They were in the garage. It only took me seconds to get the pliers and get outside to get it shut off. It was just getting it shut off was an issue. So a water shut off key would have been very, very handy. But I don't have one. I will be investing in one for a future. Hopefully I don't need it, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So learn from my little simple mistake there that be a little more prepared. I winterized all my animals and all of that good stuff. We have everything we need in the house. We haven't gone without food. We obviously went without some water. Mainly just flushing toilets, stuff like that, because of the water being shut off to the house. But it wasn't shut off for long. Got shut off Monday around 2, and then came back on yesterday. I have no idea what time. It was noon or maybe before. So less than 24 hours we had the water shut off. Not too big of a deal. Most people, it wouldn't have really even fazed them too much. It was a little bit of a struggle because I have so many animals. I had some water set aside for them, but it's hard to set that much water aside for this many animals. So everybody did not have just full access to water. They kind of made sure they got a drink, and that was really about it for yesterday. But I'm hearing my rain barrels back here. They're melting and they are popping. I don't know if y'all heard that. I hope that my barrels don't bust. If you have rain barrels outside and you have a freeze coming, I suggest draining a little bit of the water out of them. Be careful where you drain that water to, because wherever you drain it is obviously going to freeze depending on your temperature, so you don't want to drain it and then slip in ice and stuff like that. But my water barrels were full because of all the rain that we have, and they are swollen right now, so hopefully they will make it through this. But if they don't, we will just keep trucking forward and we will replace them and keep going. That's about the only thing you can do. Crying about it ain't going to do no good. It's just going to make it worse and more stressful. So just take it and you learn from it. But I will see you guys later. After these guys get out of my way, I will take y'all through the house and show you what is going on. Insurance has told me already that with the amount of damage that I have sent to them in the pictures, that it will take months to fix this. That breaks my heart. Every year I stop buying certain things at the store. This year was vinegar and bread so far. And it didn't hit me until last night that I cannot make bread right now, so I will have to buy bread at the store. My vinegar, still good. I need to stir it. You're supposed to stir that stuff every day while it's in the making process. And to be honest, I hadn't stirred that stuff in at least 2 days right now. But it'll be okay. It'll get back on track. That buying bread at the store, man, that really hurts. Like, that's something that I really did not want to do. But I cannot bake. My oven does not work. I have no kitchen cabinets. I have no sink in the kitchen. I can make it in a cast iron like cauldron outside on the fire pit. I have never done that, so that might be something that I challenge myself to test and see if I can pull that off. People do it all the time, or not all the time, but people do it. So it's not impossible. It's just something I've never done. So we might try that. But it's awfully cold, and with everything going on, I'll have to go buy flour and yeast and all of that good stuff all over again, because all that stuff is packed in those boxes that they did for my kitchen, or just spread all over the place. Don't know where it is. But thank y'all for watching. I will give y'all an update later. I know right now I'm just rambling, kind of venting. Got to get it all out so I can keep on moving along and keep going. But y'all have a good day, and I will see you guys later on.